j, where I am starting the j, 0. If I take array of j, I is 0, j is 0, which value will come? Only 5 will come. I should compare 5 with 5, or I should compare 5 with 8. I should compare 5 with the 8. So can I start j from I plus 1? Can I do like that? If I do j is equal to I plus 1, what will happen? What will happen now? When the I value is 0, j value will be 1. That means I am taking first value and I am taking second value. Now I want to compare these two values. If x is greater than y, if x is greater than y, what is that meaning? What is that meaning? If x is greater than y, what is that meaning? Swapping required or swapping not required? X is the first value, I is the second value. First value is bigger than the second value. Then lower value should come to left side, higher value should go to right side. How can we do that? We need to do the swapping. In order to do the swapping, I need one temp. Temp is equal to 0. Now observe, which value I need to swap? Can you tell me that? I need to swap which value? Temp is equal to array of I. First position value is a bigger value. First value, bigger value should go to right side and lower value should come to left side. Left side means 0th index, right side means first index. 0th index value should be replaced with the first index value. So I am storing 0th index value in the temp variable. Then I am going to write array of j is equal to, array of I is equal to what? Array of I is equal to array of j. Then array of j is equal to temp. Array of j is equal to temp. Are you guys clear with my point? Okay. So instead of doing like this, can I directly write instead of x array of I, instead of y, I can take array of j directly? Yes, I can remove these variables now. Okay. Check this. I am writing nested for loop. Integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus. Array, I am trying to traverse from 0th index. Right. Here I am writing another for loop, inner loop. My inner loop is starting from next value of the I. Based on the I value, if I value is 0, j will start from 1. If I value is 1, j will start from 2. If I value is 2, j will start from 3. Sir, why are you starting j value based on I plus 1? Why not from 0? I want to compare the present value with the next value. Present value position plus 1 will be the next value position. That's why j value, j index I am starting from I plus 1. Are you guys getting my point? Here, when I get array of I, that means array of 0 greater than array of 1. If array of 0th index value is greater than array of 1 index value, 5 is the 0th index position, 8 is the first index position, is really 5 greater than 8? Is really 5 greater than 8? 5 is not greater than 8. If 5 is not greater than 8, will this condition satisfy? Will this condition satisfy? This condition will not satisfy. Then what will happen? J plus plus, j value will be incremented. J value started with 1. Now it will become 2. Now what it is going to do? 5 and 2. 5 and 2 it is going to compare. 5 is greater than 2 or not? 5 is greater than 2 or not? 5 is greater than 2. Then what it is going to do? It is going to do the swapping. In the temp variable, 0th index position 5 is available. Then array of 0 is equal to array of 2. Array of 0 is equal to array of 2. That means 2 came from this position to this position. Can I prove that practically? Yep, 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Observe my console clearly. 1 minute, guys. This loop fine. Right click. Guys, observe the output now. Observe the output. First I am starting from outer loop. Now program execution I am controlling. That is the beauty in the IDE. This is called a debugging. When you are executing a program, if you are not able to understand how the loops are executing, we can execute the code line by line. That is debugging. Sir, can I do the debugging in the notepad? Impossible. It is not possible. We have to use IDE. But currently we don't know how to use IDE. We will discuss in the future. Now I am using IDE. I am debugging the program to give you more clarity what is happening in the each line of code. What is happening in the each line of code. Alright. Fine. I entered into outer loop. I entered inside the outer loop. When I enter inside the outer loop, what is my I value? You can see that. What is my I value? I value is 0. Now, I am entering inside the inner loop. When I am entering inside the inner loop, what is the J value? What is the J value? 1. I value is 0. J value is 1. Now, array of I. What it is getting? Array of I means? Come on, let me show you. Array of I means what value I am getting? 5. Array of J means what value I am getting? Can you see here? What is the J value I am getting? 8. 5 greater than 8 or not? 5 greater than 8 or not? No. When the 5 is not greater than 8, condition will satisfy or condition will not satisfy? Will not satisfy. See, is my control going inside the if condition or not going inside the if condition? Not going the if condition. That means one iteration completed for inner loop. One iteration completed for inner loop. When one iteration completed, is there any change? Is there any change happened? No change happened. Why? First value is not greater than the second value, so no swapping is required. Inner loop, one iteration completed, but there is no swap. Now, J++, J value incremented. J value became 2. J value became 2. What is the I value now? I value is 0 only, right? I value I just completed one iteration of inner loop only. Outer loop is not changed yet. Outer loop value is I only. J value became 2. When the J value became 2, see here, array of I 5 only. Array of 0 5 only. Now array of J is giving 2. 5 greater than 2. 5 greater than 2. Then condition satisfied. Then what will happen? Swapping. Temp is equal to array of I. Temp is having 5, which is in the first position. Then array of J value storing into array of I. Temp value storing into array of J. With this, inner loop, second iteration completed. Swapping happened. One swap happened. Okay. See what is that swap? What is that swap? Position changed or not? Position, what values are changed now? 2 and 5. This is my original array. In this original array, 5 went to third position, 2 came to first position. After this, J value will become 3. J value became 3. Array of I means 0th index. In the 0th index, which element is available now? 2 is available. J value became 3. 3 means 6. In the third index, which value is available? 0, 1, 2, 3. In the third index, which value available? 6 value available. 2 greater than 6. 2 greater than 6? No. So is it going to swap? Is it going to swap? No. Come here, come out. Now, is there any change? When my inner loop executed first time, there is no change. When my inner loop executed second time, there is a change. When my inner loop executed third time, there is no change. J value incremented. J value became 4. Okay, come down. Array of I, it is not going to change. Array of I is what? 2. What is that 2? First position, 2 is available. Now, array of J. J means 4. What is the fourth value? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it greater? 2 is greater than 9? No. Swapping will happen? No. Swapping not happen. For the fourth iteration also, there is no swapping. For fourth iteration also, there is no swapping. Array I value, J value became 5. I value is still 0. Now, in the first position, what is the data available? 2. Fifth index, 3. 2 greater than 3. No. Swap will happen or swap will not happen? Swap will not happen. So what happened? With this, my inner loop completed. My outer loop, one iteration completed. When the outer loop executed for one iteration, inner loop executed for how many times? 5 times it executed. In the 5 times inner loop is executed, just one element got swapped. Just one element got swapped. Now I value became 1. When the I value is 1, what is the J value? What is the J value now? 2. I value is 1. J value is 2. Why I am going to take I value 1 is, do I need to check this element now? Iska kaam ho gaya. Already this is arranged to the right position. Now I no need to check that value. Now I need to fight with these numbers. Now we need to fight with only these numbers. 2 is already arranged to correct position. Why? Because there is no other element in the array which is less than 2. We are arranging in the ascending order, lowest value to highest value. There is no element which is less than 2. So we are not going to disturb the 2 position now. We need to fight with the remaining elements. My I value starting here. My J value starting here. I value array of 1 and array of J, array of 2. 8 and 5. Let me show you. Array I value is incremented, J value became 2. Array of I means array of 1. I value is 1 na. In the first index, which value is available? 8 is available. Array of J means array of 2. What value is available? 5 is available. Now you just observe here. 8 available and 5 available. Array of 1 is 8, array of J is 5. 8 is greater than 5. Yes, 8 is greater than 5. Then we need to do swapping. So in order to do the swapping, already logic is available. I value will be stored into temp value. Then J value will be stored into I value. Temp value will be stored into J value. 8 and 5 will be swapped now. So 8 is greater than 5. My condition satisfied. 8 value I am taking back up into temp. 5 is coming to 8 position and 8 is coming into 5 position. Swapping will happen. Observe. Condition satisfied. Swapping is happening. Yes, swap happened. Can you see the swap now? Yes. 5 came to left side. 8 went to right side. Then here I value changing or only J value changing? Only J value changing. J value became 3. J started from 2 na. Now J value became 3. I value is 1. That means it is going to compare 5 and 6. 5 is greater than 6? No. Then it will increment J value. J value will become 9. 5 is greater than 9? No. Then J value will become 5. That means 3. 5 and 3. 5 greater than 3? Yes. Then it is going to swap it. So when the outer loop completed its second iteration, two elements came to correct position. Am I right? Now check it. No swap. No swap. Now swap happened. Swap happened. Now see here. 2 came to correct position. How many times our loops are executing now? For every one iteration of the outer loop, inner loop executing 5 times. Inner loop executing 5 times. It depends upon I value. If I value is 0, inner loop will execute 5 times. If I value is 1, 4 times. If I value is 2, 3 times. If I value is 4, if I value is 4, 1 time. If I value is 5, it is not going to execute. Right. So my outer loop execution completed, guys. One value got swapped. It came to correct position. Then completed. Now I am going to outer loop. I am going to outer loop. Now I value became 2. I value became 2. Why I value became 2? That means what it is going to consider now? 8. Why not these 2? They are already arranged. They are already arranged. Do I need to disturb them? Not required. My I value is 2. I value 2 means J value is 3. 8 comma 6. 8 is greater than 6. True. Then it is going to swap it. Okay. It is going to swap it. After that J value became 4. I value is 2. J value is 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 and 9 will be compared. But do I need to do anything for 6 and 9? Not required. No need of swapping. Then J value became 5. 5 means here it is 2 and here it is 5. 6 and 5. Then swap required or not? It is going to do the swap. 6 is greater than 5. 5 should come to left side. 6 should go to right side. Check this. Swapping completed. 5 came to third position. 6 went to last position. Is it final sorted? No. Still iterations are going to happen. Okay. Fine. Now again I went into outer loop. Now I value changed. What is the I value now? 3. That means where it is going to check now? 0, 1, 2, 3, 8. 8 and next value 9. 8 greater than 9. No swapping required. Then I value will be incremented. I value will become J value will become 5. What is 5 value now? 6. 8 and 6 it is going to compare. 8 is greater than 6 or not? 8 is greater than 6, so it is going to do the swap. Okay. Now it is swapped. 8 earlier, 8 available here, 6 available here. Now 6 came to 8 position, 8 went to 6 position. Okay, what is the I value? I value is remains 3. What is the J value? What is the J value? 5. Okay. 5 plus 1, F6. It came out. 5 plus 1, 6. Length is 6. 6 less than 6? No. Inner loop completed. Now it went to outer loop. I value became 4. When I value is 4, what is the J value? 4 plus 1. It is 5. 4 and 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 5. 4 is array of I and 8 is array of J. 9 is greater than 8. 9 is greater than 8. True. Then it is going to swap. Completed. Finally our array is sorted. Now it is going to come out from that, and outer loop is also going to come out. Our program is completed. So finally we are able to see the array which is sorted. How many iterations happened? Check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5, 4, 3, 2. That means for every outer loop execution, my inner loop is executing multiple times. So with these many iterations, finally our array is sorted. If I use arrays.sort method, internally this code only they are executing. So when I use arrays.sort method, internally this code only they are executing. So in the interview, which answer they will expect from you? This they are going to expect. Arrays.sort, LKG students also can write it. Just calling a predefined method, it will do the sorting. But now you need to apply your brain and you need to write the logic to sort the array. Now I want to sort the array in the descending order. Abracadabra, magic. Right? Descending order. Yes or no? Just if you keep greater than, that means if the highest value is there, it will go to that position. When I keep less than, lowest value will come to that position. Right. Fine. Greater than we are using now. Let me remove this. After doing this, can we print the final array? Can we print the final array? How to print it? System.out.println arrays dot toString of array. Okay, let's run this. Now, what it is printing? If I use a greater than, it is printing ascending order. If I use a less than, it is printing descending order. Are you able to understand how to sort the array? Now tell me, without having knowledge on the loops concepts, can we do this? Impossible. That conditional statements in the Java will play the major role in the programming. Loops, conditional loops, a range based loop, and operator. Which operator I am using? Assignment operator I am using, less than I am using, relational operator I am using. So dot operators we are using, right? Without operators and control statements, you cannot write your business logic. Okay? Without having the knowledge on the operators, you cannot write any program. So operators and control statements are very, very important to improve your logical thinking. Look at the code. If anybody not able to understand, let me know. It took 1 hour. It took 1 hour to understand how to sort the array. Now you understand why people will fear about coding? Java is easy. Descending order is what is our next problem? Descending order is completed, right? Descending order is completed. Let me tell you one simple problem first. Then we will go to this segregating problem. Segregating is simple. Ascending order if you do, that is fine. But what about this? Same. Segregating also we can do the same ascending order. If you use it, then it is going to do the segregating. Same solution will work for that also. Yes or no? Then it will not work, right? Then descending order they are going to do that. There are many logics are available to do the segregations. Okay. If I take this array, look at my code. Write a Java program to segregate ones and zeros. Okay. I'm taking my array like this, ones and zeros. Okay. If I use greater than, then segregate ho gaya. That means ascending order program giving the output for the segregation. If I take this also, do I need to change any logic? Do I need to do any change in the logic? Now run this. Arranging. Segregate means arranging. Right. Blockwise. Guys, if you are able to write the program for ascending order, then question number 5 and question number 6 already completed. But that is not the right way of doing the segregations, but we will talk about that. Okay. There are multiple ways to do that. Fine. Next one. Guys, are you clear? Why segregation is working with the same program? Why? Segregation is in the ascending order. Already we have a program to do the ascending order. Zeros, ones. Zeros will come to left side. 1 will go to right side. And when I give the sixth problem, same. 0, 1, 2 available. Zeros will come to first position. Ones will come to second position. 2 will go to last position. So ascending order third program is the solution for sixth program as well as the seventh program. Are you clear with my point? Next one. Let us take this program. Can you read it now? Come on. Write a Java program to find array element pairs whose sum is equal to given number. What is the meaning of that? Any two elements whose sum is equal to 8, then we need to print that. Okay. Fine. Let me take that. Can I remove this? Yeah. Okay. Let me create this array. This is my input array. Integer array is equal to this. What is the sum I am checking? Sum I am checking as 8. Here in this array, any two elements whose sum is equal to 8, I want to print those pairs. Print the element pairs whose sum is equal to 8. Are you guys getting my point? So if you read the program, 3, 5, 1 pair, yes or no? Yes. 1, 7, 1 pair, 6, 2, 1 pair. So total, how many pairs are available whose sum is equal to 8? There are 3 pairs available. Now, programmatically, you need to find those pairs. Manually, you can find it. But I want to do that programmatically. Can you try? 5 minutes. Come on, try that. Online people also, put on the paper. Write the logic. My requirement is very clear. I am giving you one array. You need to write a Java program to find array element pairs whose sum is equal to given number. My given number is 8. So this is my input array. My sum should be 8. The output is 3 pairs. You have to write that. Completed? Good. I can understand. Yes. That's correct. Write a Java program to find array element pairs whose sum is equal to given number. Write a Java program to find the array element pairs whose sum is equal to given number. Come on, guys. You can write the logic within 3 lines of code. Yeah, that is also fine. My input array. In this input array, some pairs are equal to 8, sum is equal to 8. We need to find out that. How to do this? Take the first element, compare with the second element. Then take this element, compare with this. Take this element, compare with this. So, same kind of loop I need to write. For integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length and I plus plus. Then for integer j is equal to I plus 1, j less than array dot length comma j plus plus. Okay, see here, I value is starting from 0, j value starting from I plus 1. I plus 1. Why? From this, I will check this. This means when the outer loop is giving this value, inner loop should give all these values. Okay? Outer loop value I am taking here. This value will be compared with this value, sum up with this value, this value, this value, this value, this value, this value. If I take j value as 0, same numbers it is going to do that. That should not be done. We need to start it from next value. J is equal to I plus 1. Now, if array of I plus array of j is equals to 8, sum, that is my variable actually, yeah. If array of I plus, that means I value I am taking, j value I am taking, I am comparing, I am adding. If the sum of these two values equal to sum, that means those are one pair which are equal to sum 8. System dot out dot println array of I plus array of j plus array of equals to sum. Array of I plus array of j is equal to sum. Okay, let me print this. Let me run this program. Just 3 lines of code. 3 plus 5 is 8, 1 plus 7 is 8, 6 plus 2 is 8. Understood? Check this logic. हाँ कर सकते हैं वो भी. Directly you can give 8 also here, no problem. But if I read the sum from keyboard, right? Yeah. Come on, start. Repeating print कर रहे हैं. हाँ ये कर. Can you write the program? Write a Java program to find non-repeated elements in array. Write a Java program to find non-repeated elements in the array. Guys, is there any end for logical programs? No. Till next 1 year also we can work on the logical program. Every program will be different, every logic will be different. So this is the last problem that we are going to do on the arrays. Then we will move on to next concept. Right. Take your time. Try to write the logic to find non-repeated elements in the given array. Completed. Good. Come on guys, fast. थोड़ा दिमाग लगा के सोचो. ये नहीं होगा. देखता हूँ. You can write it down. No need. Right side value will go to left side variable. Left to right. Sure. Guys, are you able to write it? Online. 2, 3 repeated, 1 is not repeated, 4 is not repeated, 5 is also not repeated. So we can write this logic in multiple ways. I will try with one scenario. Okay, let's take one loop, because if you want to do anything in the arrays, you need to traverse the array first. Fine. For loop, for integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length comma I plus plus. Integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length comma I plus plus. Okay. With one loop, can I identify non-repeated character? Definitely I need to compare one element with the other element. If I want to compare one element with the other element, I need to go for a nested loop. Okay. Here I am going to take for integer I is equal to, integer j is equal to I plus 1. Next, j less than array dot length, comma j plus plus. So same, I value starting from 0, j value starting based on I value. If I is 0, j will be 1. If I is 1, j will be 2. So j is equal to I plus 1, j less than array dot length and j plus plus. Now here we need to compare. If array of I is equals to array of j, what is the meaning of that? The element is repeated. The element is repeated. If I write not equal to j, not repeated. Can I print like this? System dot out dot println of array of I. System dot out dot println of array of I or j. What happened? Is this logic correct? What it is doing? Two printed for 5 times, 3 printed for 4 times, 2 print. Is this the correct logic? No. This is not the correct logic. Fine. If array of I not equal to array of j, first of all, can you understand what is happening here? Right? Array of I is equal to 0, that means it is taking 2. Array of j is equal to I plus 1, I value is 0, j value is 1. So now array of I means it is taking 2 and j value means it is taking 3. 2 not equal to 3. 2 not equal to 3. True. Then if 2 not equal to 3, what happened? Condition satisfied. Then it is directly printing 2. But is it checking that 2 is repeated or not repeated? It is not checking. So is this the right way? It is not the right way. It is not the right way. Okay. Let me do one thing. I am going to take one integer count is equal to 0. Integer count is equal to 0. Now, if array of I not equal to array of j, array of I not equal to array of j, then I will increase my count variable. Now just observe. Array of I, that means I value starting from 0, array of I is 2. Array of j, j means I plus 1, that is 1. Array of I is 2, array of j is 3. 2 not equal to 3. 2 not equal to 3. When 2 not equal to 3, what is happening now? Count plus plus. That means count is becoming 1. Count becoming 1. Then j value incremented. When the j value incremented, 2 will be compared with 2. 2 will be compared with 2. 2 is not equals to 2. False. Count is incrementing or count is not incrementing? I think here count is not incrementing. Then 2 value is compared with 1. Are you understanding how my loop is going to compare? Yes, our loop is getting compared here. Okay. Observe. Integer I is equal to 0. Integer j is equal to I plus 1. If array of I value is not equal to array of j value, then what we are doing? Count is increasing. Now think logically. Should I increase the count variable when they are not matching, or I should increase the count variable when they are matching? When I should increase that counter variable? When they are matching. Now I will give array of I is equals to array of j. Now observe. Now do the dry run. Integer, once again I am going to repeat now. Integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length and I plus plus. I am traversing my array from first to last using outer loop. So array of I means I will get 2. Then I am having an inner loop. The inner loop is used for comparing one element with the remaining all elements. First element will be compared with remaining all elements. That's why my j is starting from 1. I is starting from 0. J is starting from 1. J value will be keep on incrementing. I value representing this value. J value representing this, and this inner loop will be executing. J value will be keep on repeating. 2 will be compared with 3. 2 and 3 both are equal. Both are equal or not equal? Both are not equal. Then counter will be increased or counter will not be increased? Will not be increased. Then 2 value will be compared with 2 value. Both are matching. Counter will become 1. Then 2 value will be compared with 1 value. Counter will increase or counter will not increase? Will not increase. Already counter became 1. Then this 2 will be compared with 3. 2 will be compared with 4. 2 will be compared with 5. Counter value became 1. That means 2 is already matched with the other element. That count, if count is 1, that means, if count is 1, that means it is repeated. If count is 1, that is repeated. Now let us take 3. 3 compared with 2, not same. Count will not be changed. 3 will be compared with 1, not same. 3 will be compared with 3, same. Then counter will be incremented. Counter will become 1. Then let's go for 2. Let's go for 2. When I go for 2 here, 2 will be compared with 1. 2 will be compared with 3. 2 will compare with 4. 2 will compare with 5. Then what will happen? What will happen now? Sorry? 2 is already repeated here. Then when I am checking the 2 here, what is going to happen? Count will not increase. But now how can I find that value is duplicate or not duplicate? How can I find that value is repeated or not repeated now? If I write simple, if a count is 0, array of I am taking. If a count is equal to 0, I am taking array of I. Let's see this. Let us see this. Run this program. What it is giving now? 2, 1, 3, 4, 5 it is giving. But is this logic correct? This logic is not correct. Why? Why this logic is not correct? when it is checking to here, always it is checking from this position to this position. Suppose if I take 2 and 2 is equals to same. Here j value I am taking as 0. Array of I is equal to array of j. Now counter value is increasing. Now I need to make count is equal to 1. If a count is 1 time, then non-repeated elements it is going to give. That value is comparing with that value only. Then counter will become 1. Counter value will become 1. Let's understand this. If I am taking I value as 0 and j value also as 0. I value starting from 0th index, 2 will come. What this 2 is doing now? Because of this inner loop also starting from 0, 2 will be compared with 2 itself. Array of I is equal to 0, array of j is equal to 0. 0 and 0 value. 2, 2 only. 2 compared with 2. This 2 is matched with this 2. Array of I is 0 and array of j is also 0. 2, 2 is equal. Then what will happen? Count became 1. Then after j value incremented, then this 2 will be compared with 3, then 2. 2 is already comparing with 2. 2 and 2 matching. Then what will happen? Count is going to increase once again. This time count will become 2. Okay, count will become 2. Then after that, it will compare with 1. It will compare with 3. It will compare with 4. It will compare with 5. So how many times 2 matched? 2 times. First time it matched with the same position element. Second time it matched with this position. Count value became 2. Now let's go for 3. 3 will be compared with 2 because j is starting from 0. I value became 1. J value always starting from 0. I value is 3. 3 will be compared with 2. 3 will be compared with 3. First 3 will be compared with this element. Then 3 will be compared with this element also. 3 is matching with 3. Then count will become 1. Then 3 will be compared with 2. 3 will be compared with 1. 3 will be compared with 3 also. So 3 is matching 2 times. Then counter value will become 2. Then next one 2. 2 it is going to take. 2 it is going to compare with 2. It matched 1 time. 2 is compared with 3. 2 is again compared with 2. How many times it matched? 2 times it matched. Then counter value will become 2. Then when it comes to 1, how many times 1 will be matched? Only 1 time. Counter value will become only 1. If any element counter is only 1, that is not repeated. If in any element counter value is greater than 1, that is repeated. Are you guys clear with my point? Yes. So here I am taking int count is equal to 0. For every outer loop, my count value will be reinitialized with 0. For every outer loop execution, my counter value will be initialized with a 0. J value I am taking 0. That means every element will be compared with all the elements. If I take first 2, 2 will be compared with all the elements. If I take 3, 3 will be compared with all the elements. If I take 2, 2 will be compared with all the elements. But think practically, is this the recommended solution? How many times my loop is executing? 5 into 3, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 7. 7 into, for every element inner loop is executing 5 times. Okay, 7 elements are available. Every element is comparing with 7 times. Every element comparing with 7 times. So how many times it is executing? 49 times my loops are executing. Is it recommended? Is it the correct solution? How can I reduce the time? I want to reduce the time complexity. Can I do one thing? If array of I is equals to array of j, if array of I is equal to array of j,